Good morning, everyone. My name is Echo, and welcome to Shapes. This is where else I've been over the last few months. This, along with Oxygen Not Included, became something of an obsession of mine, and I just want to take you through it. This is the one that I play on the most. You can have separate save files, and here is the one that I play on the most. I promise I'll explain everything in a minute. So basically, what you need to do in this game is you need to deliver certain shapes to this hub. And as you can see, this is where I have been for the last couple months. I've been playing this on and off for a little while. So I just wanted to show you this mostly. And I will explain everything. I'm going to start a new save file, and I will show you how this game works and why I've been enjoying it so much. So I'm going to make a new game. So basically, you just need to get whatever shape you need into the hub. These are your extractors. You're going to put them along these. I need circles, so I'm going to put them on the circles. And each time, let's see, 0.4, okay, one extractor right now produces 0.4 items per second. So right now, that's what they're doing. Okay, look, yes, I get that it's kind of a boring game. It's basically just a factory kind of game, and I don't know, I find it very satisfying, and I have no idea why. And this is legit all you do. Again, like it says over here, tutorial. This is not an idle game. Build more extractors and belts to finish the goal quicker. And that's it. This is all you do in the game. But I find it really, really fun. This probably isn't even worth making a video about. Oh, but there we go. I've got 30 circles into the hub. Level 1 completed. You just unlocked the cutter, which cuts shapes in half from top to bottom, regardless of its orientation. Be sure to get rid of the waste, or otherwise it will clog and stall. For this purpose, I have given you the trash, which destroys everything you put into it. That's awesome. So I'm going to go ahead and get rid of this. You really need to keep everything that you make throughout this, because you're going to use them later on. But it's also important not to clog up the hub too much. So you kind of want to move out a little bit. We're gonna move it over to here. This is going to be our circulars. Ooh. I'm going to take 3 of these and go into the hub. Right now, this is my conveyor belt. It goes in whichever direction that you're facing it. Right now, if I do it like that, they're pushing against each other. So I need to straighten that out and have it go into the hub. Almost there. There we go. All right, so I am once again producing circles. Now, again, I don't need the circles right now, per se, but I am going to need them later on. So it's important to keep production going. You just don't want to clog up the hub too much. Oop, there we go. So I've got 3 lines of circles being produced, and I am going to extend this out a little bit so that I've got a little more room to deal with. Let's actually move that over a bit. And now I'm going to put this right here. Let's see, which one do I need? I need the left half. Okay, and I just unlocked this little trash can. So I only need the left half right now, meaning there is no use for the right half at this moment. So I can keep producing those, and I will move this along here. And, okay, that didn't take. There we go. So those are going to go start making their way over to the hub, and I'm just going to repeat that design for this. Going to take this one, move right up in there, and move this one up in there. Really, it's just about trying to find the most efficient design that you can. Like it says, this is not an idle game. You are supposed to continue working to find the best solutions that you can. And I don't know, it's I get that it's kind of a boring game. There's not really much to it. It's very slow if you let it be. But I find it really satisfying to find different solutions for everything. And really, I don't need this much production of the left, but I'm just going to let it go for a minute. Right now, all I'm waiting on is for them to finish getting to the hub, and then we'll unlock the next level. And pretty soon, we're going to unlock something else. I guess I could help it along a little bit. You really don't want to clog up the hub too much, but it's all right to make some exceptions. So let's put this one right there, there. Okay. Actually, by the time I finish that, never mind. It's almost done. Alright, level 2 complete. This level gave you no reward, but the next one will. P.S. Better not destroy your existing factories. You need all those shapes later to unlock upgrades. And that's what I mean. Here we go. Those are the upgrades. See, I've got I'm still producing the circles. That's important for the belts, distributors, and tunnels. And I'm going to go ahead and upgrade those because that's going to make it a little bit faster. Now, I'm also going to need these. These are not the primary focus right now. These are just for the upgrades. Right now, the primary focus, okay, is the squares. So I'm going to find some squares that are a little bit of a distance from the hub. Not too far, but not too close. We're going to take these and just move them straight on over. Right there. And take this one straight over. To be honest, I didn't know that you could curve it like this. I don't often use this tool, but I'm trying to make it go a little bit faster. All right, and we've got our squares being produced. That's something that we need for the upgrades, for the extraction. That's going to make our extraction faster, so we're producing each of the shapes and eventually colors a little bit faster. We can't quite do the mixing and painting yet because I haven't unlocked the mixer and the painter, but we can do the ninja stars, the cutting, rotating, and stacking. That's going to be good. We don't entirely need that just yet, but I am going to go ahead and start producing those. Try to get as much production going as possible. Whoops, and I messed that up. Right. Ooh, there. There we go. Look, I know this isn't exactly pretty, but trust me, it will get better over time. Okay, level 3 complete. The multifunctional balancer has been unlocked. It can be used to build bigger factories by splitting and merging items onto multiple belts. That's going to be really handy. Something that I didn't start doing this until recently, but if you go to the store page of Shapes, they do something like this, which I didn't even think about, but it makes so much sense in hindsight. It helps to kind of keep things a little bit more organized. Although it is going to take a minute to redo everything, because some things are not necessary, but it does help to expand it out a little bit so you've got more room for other things, because eventually we're going to be producing a lot of shapes, as is the title of the game. And that should pretty much do it. Why does that feel wrong? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ah, that would be why it feels wrong. It's because it is wrong. Silly, silly me. And that's good. And that's good. I just want to have this is going to... Okay, here. I will show you what it does. I can get rid of this. It's going to clog up there, but I can use this balancer, and do that. And now it's going to move... It's going to balance it out, and you've got 2 inputs, and you can have however many outputs that you want. It just kind of helps to keep things even and sort things out. I didn't need to do that, but it's going to make things much, much easier. So, if anything, I could also do something like this and then get rid of all these. That's going to help to keep the hub from clogging up quite as much. It just allows more space, really, which is all that I care about right now. And we can get rid of this. I'm not going to do probably too many episodes of this because it is such a slow-paced game. But I just wanted to showcase it mostly because, I don't know, I find this game incredibly satisfying for some reason. I'm not even entirely sure what it is, but I really just find it satisfying. That's all there is to it. Let's see, and we've got the right side of the... Well, what am I supposed to do with that then? Oh, wait. Never mind. Oh, and we've produced enough squares. We can increase our extraction, which is always a fun thing. And now we need a couple of these. Gonna put there, there, there. Let's see, we've got 5 extractors here. We're gonna do... Not that. Gonna do something like this. There we go. And we only need the right side right now, so I can get rid of the left side. And we can continue production of the right side. See, isn't this fun? I know how boring this is. I'm not even going to pretend. Look, I find it satisfying. That's all there is to it. I find it satisfying. I'm not sure why, but I do. And we're going to do something like that. Okay. And something that I saw was that you really want to try to keep the factories as small as possible. Try to make them as compact as possible, because that helps to have easily repeatable designs, right? Which actually, right now I'm producing more than the conveyor belt is able to handle. You see, it's getting backed up a tiny bit there. So I may even split that up later on. But right now I've got a good amount of the right side squares. I've got a good amount of those rectangles being produced. So next up I'm going to... I should have a decent amount of ninja stars. Oh, well that's the problem. Duh. Gonna combine all those real quick. Yeah, there we go. Now we're cooking with gas. Okay. Next up. Okay, production of this has kind of smoothed out a little bit now that it's gotten rid of the bulk. Oh, perfect. Level 4 complete. The rotator has been unlocked. It rotates shapes clockwise by 90 degrees. Which I kind of forgot about that for a second. So I'm going to redo this. Hang on, do I actually need the right side? No, I don't. Okay, interesting. But I do need more I need to produce a lot more circles and get those half circles being produced. So let's a little ways away from the hub. And actually, I don't even need these left side circles being produced anymore. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to go ahead and rotate these. I can actually get rid of these also. And I need top circles. So we're going to do that, that. Hang on, you know what? Go ahead and do that so that we can keep it going. Get rid of that. I want to try to smooth this out a little bit. That's not exactly smooth, but maybe it'll work. That's not right. All right, hang on. I'll get there. I'm a little slow sometimes. Okay, there we go. At least production is moving again. Although that's not quite right, because I'm going to want to... Okay, I'm going to need more space. Look, I know I'm being a bit slow. But let's see, we're going to do... I think I'm going to need, 3 on that side. Eventually, we're going to get an upgrade where it lets us rotate it counterclockwise, but for now, we can only rotate it clockwise. So, bear with me. We're going to do... Not that. Something along the lines of this. Extend these out. And now we've got production. And I'm just going to go ahead and extend the lines down here. Which actually, I could probably... Now that's going to be way too much. Never mind. I'm going to take that out and do something along the lines of this. Oh, hey. Oh, that's enough ninja stars. We've upgraded our cutting, rotating, and stacking. Which I guess it's a good thing I left those rectangles there, because I am still needing more of them. This is legitimately just a factory production game, basically. But I find it weirdly satisfying, honestly. Oh, the cutting, rotating, and stacking, I just upgraded that. Okay, so now it's cutting, rotating, and stacking faster than the conveyor belts are able to keep up with. So I am going to need to do something about this, and I can even increase the amount of rectangles that we're producing, but I don't think I really need to, because it's still producing faster than I need right now. Level 5 completed. The tunnel has been unlocked. You can now tunnel items below belts and buildings with it. That's going to be really handy later on. Right now, I think I'm spread out enough. I've got a decent spread that I don't really need them right now. Oh, wait. Oh, perfect. Okay, I don't need this anymore. I need the... Wait, scratch that. I need top right. So I'm gonna keep producing that, but I'm gonna go ahead and make a little bit of a change. I don't think I need just the top half anymore. So I'm gonna take all of the top halves that I'm getting, and we're gonna put like 3 different cutters right there. And just go ahead and connect those straight up. And since we only need the top right, we can do that. Boom, boom, boom. Extend that up. And once more, I'm just connecting these to conveyor belts that already exist so that I don't have to go all the way back to the hub again. And maybe that's good. Hang on, I need a sip of water real quick. So now we've got a decent production of these upper right quadrants of the circles. So I'm good on that. I still can't do any mixing and painting yet, so I don't need to worry about that. Next up, I'm going to do the bottom half of the circles. So I'm going to take this right there. Dun-dun-dun. And we're going to want a few of these. Nah, that's too close. Hang on. It's also important to spread things out a little bit. Like they say that you need to invest time into making compact buildings, compact factories, because that's going to be useful later on. The thing is, I find trying to make them really compact is difficult. Like that's really hard. So I find it, excuse me, a little easier to spread things out a little bit, because it helps to keep things, I guess, nice and orderly. Look at that. Oh, hey, level 6 complete. The painter has been unlocked. Extract some color veins, just as you do with shapes, and combine it with a shape in the painter to color them. P.S. If you're colorblind, there's a colorblind mode. See? This game is very, very friendly. Whoops. No, it's a very nice game. I really enjoy this. Which I might have built this maybe a little bit too close to my other circle factory. Okay, and I need red circles pretty soon. So I want to get this being produced. I want to connect these up as soon as I can, just for the sake of the sake. So we're going to do something along the lines of... Okay, I don't need that much. Let's see. Hang on, I'm brainstorming real quick. Okay, we're going to do this. Okay, and now, since we've got 5 of these, we're going to do something along the lines of that. Because why not? Connect that there, there. That might cause a little too much of a choke, but we're going to try to work with it. And yeah, that I don't know how well that's going to work, but we'll try it. Yeah, that's going to cause way too much of a choke. I need to get that isolated a bit. And I might as well move... I need to move the production. Maybe split that off a little bit. Okay, I know this looks ugly. This looks really ugly right now. But production is at least flowing a little bit more smooth. Which, granted, as long as the conveyor belts are getting there as fast as they can, I don't especially care about anything else. They're working on it, and I think it's looking all right. Where on earth are these? Right, okay, hang on. I guess I don't need it going there. What is that? We're going to move these onto the same conveyor belt. This is really ugly. I know it's really ugly. But bear with me. The genius will come later. So right now, that's being produced basically as much as possible. Okay, fine. You know what? Just because it's bugging me, I'm going to get rid of that, whatever that mess was, and combine that down into just 6. And maybe this will work. So we've got that being spread out into 6 different things. We're going to want 1, 2. This is all too close together. See, this is what I mean. I built these too close together, and now it has come back to bite me in the rear. Okay. The thing is, though, it's an easily repeatable design, so, right, I forgot. At level 12, you're able to copy and paste things. Oh, but alright, sweet. I didn't even notice that I had completed the extraction one. Alright. Well, I guess it's fine. It's not fine. Who am I kidding? Okay, we're gonna just extend this out. Just try to get... bear with me. Just trying to get all of this as much as I can. Okay. Just trying to get as much of this as I can flowing into the hub. It's at least something. So, you know what? Maybe that's alright. I'm not even going to worry about the rest of it right now because I need to worry about other things. Cutting, rotating, and stacking. Perfect. We'll take it. Let's see. Okay. Next up in the list is the red circles. So we're going to go try to find somewhere that's got red and circles somewhat close to each other. Eventually the shapes are going to get kind of confusing. So I think this will work. Let's see. We've got this painter here. We're going to do 1, 2, 3. We'll do 4. That's not right. I'm going to move them down a little bit. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. And now we've got the extractors. 1, 2, 3, 4. Each of them is going to go to their own painter. And I like to spread things out just a little bit. I've got them spread out 2 apart right now, which is pretty much all that I need. So we're going to do something like that. This is going to go to the first one, which we're also going to spread this out. We're going to spread this down. Okay, hang on. My brain. Okay. This is where the tunnels come in handy. No. We're gonna fix this. I'm gonna go for, let's see, these. Those 4. and just go straight across there. And this is where the tunnels come in handy. You'll see. Okay. The tunnels will allow it to go... allows the red to go underneath this other conveyor belt. So it kind of helps to, I don't know, spread things out nicely. My commentary is starting to suffer, as you can probably tell. Boom, boom. We're going to combine these. And then right there. And now we've got a decent production of red circles. And now we're going to take this down and just move that straight on in there. I may even want some more, because right now it's getting backed up quite a bit. Oh, sweet. We've finished the tier 2 of belts, distributors, and tunnels. All right. Next up for that one, we're going to want pink circles. And right now, whoops, I can get rid of those. Okay, this is starting to get backed up a little bit, so I may need to do something about that. Yeah, but it's probably fine. But I could use some more production of red circles. So we're going to just kind of copy that design elsewhere. Let's see, where's another? Ah, there's so much red up here and so many circles. It's like it was they were made for each other. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're basically just going to double our production. Boom, boom, boom. Boom. That's just going to go straight in there. Straight in there. Straight in there. And straight in there. Look at that. They're becoming friends already. And look, I know it's going to be a little ugly, but we're going to just... Right. Oh, thank goodness. Okay, you do have variants of these. Okay. That does help. That really helps. Okay, we're going to take this, extend these out just a little bit, because I like to have a little more space to play around with. I like to have enough space for my shapes. And here comes another tunnel. There we go. We've got more red circles being produced. This is going swimmingly. And we're actually going to extend that down a tiny bit more. Get rid of all these. And I'll take this final one right here. Take that down to right there. Put another tunnel there. And now we've got more red circles being produced. Ta-da! Right there. And I can get rid of all that mess, whatever that was. Mostly that was just to make sure that I had enough space. All right, and now we can combine those and take them onto the conveyor belt with the other red ones. They don't need to be, but it just kind of helps to keep things organized a little bit, in my mind at least. So we're going to take this. We're putting another balancer right there. Whoops. And we're just gonna go ahead and connect these up. And the conveyor belts should be able to handle that. But we have officially doubled our production of red circles. Oh, and I completely forgot to mention, if you go up to the top right here, right next to where you see the upgrades, is this. And you can see how much of each thing we're producing. It's really neat. And trying to optimize things and produce everything as efficiently as you can. And that's awesome. Level 7 completed. You have unlocked a variant of the rotator. It allows you to rotate shapes counterclockwise. To build it, press the rotator and select the rotator and press T to cycle through its variants. See, that's what I was meaning. I didn't have the the counterclockwise rotator yet, so that was why I had to do 3 of these. But now that I have the counterclockwise rotator, I can actually make this a little bit better. If I just do... Hang on, my brain. Oh, whoops. I think I see the problem. If I just counterclockwise each of these... I completely forget what I... No, that's the wrong way. Okay, see, there we go. And now we've got more space for things to produce. I do have all of these going the right way, yeah? Alright, there we go. So I can officially get rid of that. Okay, let's just get rid of all that. Just combine all of these into 6 conveyor belts. Take that up. Yeah, just, you know what, just take all of these up, because why not? Right. Okay, okay, there's the problem. I've got 6. How about we just combine that into 2? 4. I can count. Delete all this. Look, I know. Trust me, we're getting there. Just bear with me. One more time. Bear with me. We're just fixing this. Okay. Now, here we go. Okay. Production is flowing a little bit more smoothly. It'll get past the block eventually. But now we are officially producing more of them. So we're doing good. We're doing real good. And right now these are not being used. So I should get rid of those. Just to clear things up a little bit. All right, and next up, right, was the... Okay, we've got blue... Those. We've got blue rectangulars. So, oh, perfect. There's blue and squares right next to each other, right here. So we're just going to produce a bunch of those. We're going to produce a bunch of them. And let's see. Okay, we're going to want... I've got 6 of those being produced now. And we just need to paint a bunch of them, really. So something else that I'll do sometimes is I like to space them out, but I'll also like stagnate them a little bit. It just kind of helps to keep things in line. Just allows for a little bit more space to work with in different ways. So I'm going to produce these this way. And there is a reason for that. Just bear with me. Just bear with me. Trust the process. Trust the process. We will get there. And take all that up. And that, not like that. Take that up. And lastly, that up. Okay. And now, actually these bottom 3 I'm going to switch around and do like that. We're going to take these right there. Bear with me. We will get there. Trust me. Okay. And now we're going to take this one and tunnel. I like my tunnels. I love my tunnels. As you will come to see. I like my tunnels quite a bit. Okay. And next up, I'm actually going to take these out and swap them so that the colors are receiving the other way. We're going to have these come around the back side just to keep from becoming too much of a jumble up in here. And trying to figure things out. Okay, right here we're going to have a tunnel, not like that. A tunnel going this way, and what on earth did I just do? No, not like that, like this. Ah, that's a nice tunnel system. Kind of. Trust me, it gets better. The better production comes later on once we get new toys. The more toys we have to work with, the better the production becomes. What on earth did I do? There we go. Okay. And now we've got all these blue circles being produced. Ooh, shiny. Ooh, shiny circles. Those are not circles. Those are not circles. What am I saying? Okay, and we're going to do something along the lines of this. Just plop those all in there, and now I just need to rotate them. Easy. And that should pretty much do it. And now we've got a really good production of right blue rectangles. And I'm actually going to maybe combine them a little bit. We're going to compartmentalize a tiny bit. Like that. Take these, put them in there, these, put them in there, and these, put them in there. All right. Let's see, and where's the hub? Ah, there's the hub. And we've got plenty of places to take these rectangulars to. So actually, I may even go up a little bit and try to combine the conveyor belt. No, we're producing way too much for these conveyor belts. So we're just going to have them on 3 separate production lines and take these to the bottom of this. Not like that. I'm working backwards just for the sake of making sure it lines up right. Just so you're aware. Okay, there we go. Okay. Now we've got the blue rectangulars being produced. There we go. That's beautiful. Ain't that a thing of beauty? And right in here. And there we go. We've got 3 beautiful production lines. And right now we're currently making 6.4 per second. Ain't that a slice of something special? All right. And look at all that. It's getting clogged up. It's getting clogged up. We're producing too much. There's just too much being sent into these. Okay, that is a tiny bit of a problem. So how can I fix that? I think if I get rid of maybe, whoops, that and that. What am I doing? Hang on, I'm drawing a blank. Okay, no, maybe I've just got too many things going in there. So maybe I need them to go in more on the side. Yeah, that's just too many things being produced. Right now, I've got more circles than I know what to do with. I've got more of the basic shapes than I know what to do with. We can probably slow down on some of this a little bit. So for now, I'm just going to go ahead and disconnect these. I'll leave one of them going. Just one. I don't know about that. I don't know about that. Nah, I'll turn them all off. See, it's just too much that's going into these. So maybe it's just a thing of... Okay, this slowed down majorly. So I could probably even just do that and maybe cut these off. Just have as much as I can going into one of them. Which that doesn't seem to be backing it up too much. So I think that might actually work out pretty much perfectly. Okay, yeah, let that line finish its production, and then that should be about as close as you can get to perfect. Look at that. That is a smooth flowing production line. Level 8 complete. The mixer has been unlocked. It mixes 2 colors using additive blending. All right. Well, you know what? I think I am going to call it there. See, I didn't quite get to showcase everything that I wanted to... Oh, sweet. Hang on. Okay, I didn't quite get to showcase everything that I wanted to show, but I just wanted to mostly say this is kind of what I've been doing. This and Oxygen Not Included have taken up quite a bit of time over the past few months because I've just been sitting here playing. I'm like, ooh, I like my shapes. I like my Oxygen Not Included. Which also, I'm realizing, okay, that's slowing down now. But it's not clogged up. It's clogged up. Oh, it's clogged up bad. Never mind. But anyway, that's a problem for future me. So I'm going to go ahead and call it here. I actually ended up recording longer than I needed to, than I had meant to. So thank you everybody so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed this, and I hope that you all have an amazing rest of your days. And I will talk to you all later.